Hi, I'm Mary with the EdelKampers, and today we are going to explore Fossil Beach at Westmoreland State Park. Here you'll need $7 to park, and I hope you brought your suntan lotion, a sifter, and a towel.
Hi, I'm Fred.
And I'm Mary.
And we are the EdelKampers.
Today we're going to go explore Westmoreland, see a beach and look for shark teeth and see if we find any teachable moments along the way.
I'm sure she will.
I'm standing in front of this beautiful fountain at Westmoreland State Park. This fountain was built by the CCC out of native materials. It stood here as the park opened in 1936 to greet the guest. Over the years it fell into disrepair, and the park refurbished it as a planter. And many years later, volunteers came to rebuild this beautiful fountain where you can stop by and admire it today. Now over here, I'm going to show you a time capsule. It was buried here as part of the 80th anniversary of the Virginia State Parks on June 15th, 2016. So why not plan a trip on June 15th, 2036 to see what was buried in the time capsule at Westmoreland Park in Montrose, Virginia. So I'm standing out front of the Westmoreland State Park Visitor Center, where I'm getting ready to take you to the trailhead of Big Meadow. It is the only trail that will lead you to Fossil Beach, where we will start looking for shark teeth. How exciting! I am standing outside the back of the visitor center in Westmoreland Park, where there is a beautiful view of the Potomac River. The Potomac River is a tributary that leads into the Chesapeake Bay, where fresh water and salt water meet and head into the ocean. This is the entrance to Fossil Beach, the trailhead. The trail is Big Meadow Trail. It is the only trail that leads to Fossil Beach, where we can scour for arrowheads. It's a very beautiful entry, where you have the sign for Fossil Beach. You can also see the information for the Big Meadow Trail. It has trail guidelines and the trail legend. And I'm going to take you here and share my experiences with you. As we're hiking down the 6/10 of a mile down to Fossil Beach via the Big Meadow Trail, I wanted to share a little bit about homeschooling with you and how you can use this activity as a lesson. Some things I'd like to mention is building background before you go on an activity like this. And when I say building background, that means you might want to ask your children, what do you know, since we're going to Fossil Beach, what do you already know about shark teeth? And listen to them and have a conversation. Perhaps bring in some books like Shark the Clark or Clark the Shark, and some nonfiction books about sharks. Watch some videos, and that's building the background and getting everyone excited for the trip we're about to make. Going to Fossil Beach is a really cool activity because you can not only use it as a science lesson, you can also use it for math and language arts. So just a few ideas before we go to the beach of things that you can do with your children and incorporate this whole excursion into a homeschooling lesson is, once you find shark teeth or any other fossil, you can classify them, sort them, count them, and so that would be a great math lesson. You can also measure them if your child is learning how to measure. Use a ruler, use a non-standard item like a stick or a toothpick. You can also come home after you've had this big adventure and write about it for language arts. So your topic in writing that day could be my exploration of Fossil Beach and what I did and didn't do. So it now becomes real, it's theirs, and they can also keep a journal so that they can start looking through all the adventures that they are going on. I guess one of the things that I miss the most now that we're starting to travel is I wish I could have homeschooled my children. But since I can't, I'd love to take some of these adventures and maybe get some tips for you guys. I hope they are helpful. And as we're walking through this trail, I noticed also for your older kids who are working in science, there are a lot of trees here. Of course, it's a forest. We're hiking in a forest. However, the park has actually put signs by a lot of the trees to explain what type of tree it is. And I'm going to show you one right here. So this is also a great trail to use for classifying trees and leaves. Again, also you could sort and collect leaves as well. So right here is a picture of a white oak. It tells you a little bit about the tree and how many species there are. And then you can check out this great big white oak. It's huge, so huge I can't even reach the camera to the top of it. So there is so much out here to explore and learn about, and I hope you have a great time if you ever are in the northern neck of Virginia. Please join us at Westmoreland State Park. So we hiked down this 0.6 of a mile path down to Fossil Beach, where it's time to take out our sifters and our shovels and get out into the water and look for shark teeth. Now, how do you know if they're shark teeth? Well, shark teeth are pointed and almost like a triangle, and they can range anywhere from white to black depending on their age, also depending on what kind of minerals are in the water that you're hunting at. So a few of us were able to hike around this big rock here, which is very unusual as the tide is usually too high. So there was a little bit of beach left, but already the tide is coming in. So I can't stay over on the side of the rock very long. Okay, so I know I'm supposed to be shark tooth or shark teeth hunting, but I wanted to show you these cool eggs on the beach, or egg shells, that look like they just recently hatched, at least not too long ago. There's about 3 of them. And since the tide is coming back out, we are going to head back around this big overlook cliff before the tide gets too high and we can't get around. So it was pretty cool. I was told that usually you can't get on this side of the beach. So we're very lucky to be able to see some things over here and to hunt for some shark teeth. Now, shark teeth hunting takes a lot of patience, time, and hunting. So you may not find them right away, and sometimes you may not find any at all. But so far today, most of the people that are here seem to have found a few. And I was told that there's a place called Shark Island, not far from here, that you can just go a little bit and you can find tons of shark teeth. So that's quite interesting. As you see, the tide is up and I'm going to have to wade back across. So I'm going to stick close to the rock and wade. So now don't worry if you take a long time to find the shark teeth. Do remember a hint or a tip is that there are plenty of shark teeth to be found. One shark will lose approximately about 30,000 teeth in its lifetime. This water is getting very deep, so I'm going to turn this off right now, and I will see you on the other side. All right, I made it through that little pass and found a little bit more dry land around the rock. So I turned back on my video so you can see the tide is coming in, and from my understanding it will be up above this rock pretty soon. And normally Fossil Beach explorations are from the beginning of this rock to the edge of the next hill. So if you want to do more exploring, it depends on if you come out during low tide or not. It's just beautiful here. As you can see, there's several people surfing or hunting, should I say, for shark teeth. Really lovely, beautiful day. So as for shark teeth hunting, I have to say I am more of an explorer, a water playing, beach walking person. But remember, just keep up the persistence and continue looking, and you should find a shark tooth. I hope you enjoyed the little tour of Westmoreland and the hike that just automatically opened onto the beach. If you've had teachable moments of your own on your journeys, please share them in the comments below.
And be sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and don't forget to notify. So, anyway, we'll see you on the road. Bye.
Bye.